Good morning to everyone. Myself N. Kalpana. I'm from Sri GK Jain Higher Secondary School, Royapuram. For more educational video, please subscribe our YouTube channel.
Today for the 12th standard I am going to explain the lesson is coordination chemistry and the topic is important definition. Let's see the important definition. First one is so coordination compounds. What is a coordination compounds? The coordination compounds which is otherwise called as a complex compound. In the last classes we discussed about the coordination compounds and what is the meaning of complex compound. Complex compound means which is not easily disassociated. When you take in as a normal compound, for example NaCl, if you have dissolved the NaCl, it will be split up into, it will be dissociated into Na as well as the Cl. But the coordination compound, the compound which is present inside the square bracket, is not able to easily dissociate it. Okay. Now see the important definition. First one is a coordination entity. So this is an example of coordination compound. The coordination compound which is being represented in the square bracket. The compound which is represented in the square bracket which is called as a coordination entity. So example, they have given the example, you have to find the coordination entity. Let you see the coordination complex compound. If the compound or a group of atom, it is present inside the square bracket, no, that is called as a coordination entity. It may be ionic, whether it will be a cation or it should be the anion, or it should be the neutral also. Okay, so the coordination entity, it may be ionic one or else it should be in the neutral formation. Let's see the example. First one in the cation. If you see the compound, first one is here, how can you split the compounds? It is not able to split inside the compound. So that is why it is a complex compound. If the compound will be disassociated, if it is dissolved in the water, means how it will be dissociated? It will be dissociated into two form. One is the compound present inside the square bracket, other one the outside the square bracket. Okay, like this only it has been dissociated. Let you see, here it is a cation, here it is an anion. Okay, so what is the counter ion here? The complex compound, it is being in the anionic form. So the counter ion is anionic formation. Let's see the cation. Here it should be there, CONH36Cl3. How it is being dissociated? The same way. So CONH36 is one side and the Cl3 is another one. Again, it is a cation and that is a anion. So in this compound, what is a counter ion? The cation is a counter ion. And next we move on to the next example, NiCO4. Okay, so before and after that there is no element will be present in it. So the charges of that compound is in the neutral charges. Okay, so these are all the example of coordination entity. So the coordination entity, it may be cation, anion, or it should be the neutral one. And the next definition is central metal atom. So usually in the coordination compound, the metal plays a central metal atom. It is only having the position of center. Okay, see, it will be bonded with the coordination compound. Coordination, covalent bond. So we already know about the covalent bond. Covalent bond means a mutual sharing is there. What is the meaning of coordination covalent bond? Let's see the example here. The same example, K4FeCN6. Here Fe will be placed at the center and the Cn atoms will be bonded with the Fe. All it should be donating the elements. The Cn will be donating the electrons and the Fe will be accepting the electron. So the mutual sharing over there between all other elements. That is why it has been called it as a coordination covalent bond. Here, which one having the coordination covalent bond? Fe is a coordination covalent bond. The element which will be accept the electron, no, that is called as a Lewis acid. So in this compound, which one will be the Lewis acid? Fe is the Lewis acid. It is called as a central atom or a central ion, or it should be central metal atom, because always the metal will be having that position. That is why it will be the central metal atom. Okay, so in the coordination sphere, the central metal atom, it will be placed at the first place. Why it will be called it as a central metal atom? Because it having the position at the center only. Okay, now you are able to understand how can you find the Lewis acid as well as the central metal atom. So suppose if they are given like this, no, Always the first element, inside the square bracket, the first element will be the central metal atom. Suppose the if they are asking the Lewis acid, no, the same will be the Lewis acid, because it only, that metal only accepting all other electron from the other ligands. Okay. So the second topic is central metal atom and the ion, and the third one is the ligands. So in the coordination compound, two substances will be there. One is first place which is been in the central metal atom, and the remaining next one is which is indicating in the normal bracket, that is called as a ligand. So in this compound, Fe is a central metal atom and CN6 is the ligand. So let you see some more example. When you see the square bracket, so it is a here CO is a central metal atom, and NH36, the substance which is indicating in the normal bracket, which is a ligand, and the ligand means the atom or a group of atom bonded with the central metal atom. So this is the definition for the ligands. So here what is a ligands? NH3 is a ligands. And next one, ligands is always having the capacity to donating the electrons, isn't it? So in the last definition we saw that the Fe, the metal atom will be act as a Lewis acid because it accepting the electron. And which one will donating the electron? Obviously ligands only donating the electron, because in the square bracket two substances will be there. One is a central metal atom which accepting the electron. So which one is donating the atom, donating the electron? Obviously the other one will be donating the electron. So that is called as a ligands. Okay. And next one, donor atom. So in that ligands also we have to find the donor atom. What is the meaning of donor atom? Yes, obviously here NH3 is a ligands. So that is a donor atom. No. Here N is there, H is there, nitrogen is there, hydrogen is there. We want to find which is the perfect donor atom. That means how can you find it? Which element which is directly bonded with the central metal atom, that is a donor atom. Here CO, it is bonded with not with H, it is bonded with N. So here N is the donor atom. Let's see here the example. Fe, all the Cn will be bonded with the Fe. It is not bonded with N, it has been bonded with C only. So here in this compound, carbon is the C is the donor atom. So from the ligands you have to mention the donor atoms also. And the next one is coordination sphere. So coordination sphere, again this sphere, the compound which is present inside the sphere, it is a coordination sphere. Okay, the compound which is present inside the coordination sphere, it is a coordination bracket, square bracket, which is called as a coordination sphere. The coordination entity and the coordination sphere, which is indicating the same one. Why we have to give it in a different form? In the coordination entity, they will be indicating the atom which is been atom or a group of atom present inside the square bracket. The same definition for coordination sphere is also. But here in the coordination sphere, we have to indicate it with the charges. That is the difference between the entity and the sphere. Is it all clear? Suppose they are given the example. If they are asking coordination entity means you have to given these atoms only, CO, NH3, 6 only. But if they are asking coordination sphere means you have to given these atoms with the charges. Okay, that is a different. Let's see with the examples. Here K4FeCN6. Okay, what is a coordination sphere? You have to mention it. So here K4. So that is a K is a potassium is a cation. So K4 plus. So if it is cation means the other will be the anion. So K4 plus FeCN6 4 minus. So I am telling with the same example. If I am asking the coordination entity means what should I give? FeCN6, that's all. If I am asking the coordination sphere means FeCN6 4 minus. Okay. So you have to indicate with the charges over there. Okay. That is a coordination sphere. And next one is a counter ion. So we are all discussing about only the atom or a group of atom present inside the square bracket. And what about the others? Let you see the complex atom, two things will be there. One is the group of atom present inside the square bracket, other one which is on the outside of that. that is called as a counter ion. The counter ion, let it maybe the cation will be there or anion will be there. Here the K, potassium will be the counter ion. How can you find it? That atom only it is present outside the square bracket. Let you see this example, CONH3Cl2. Okay, when I am split it, how can it will be splitted? The square bracket it will be splitted and Cl2 is splitted. The square bracket is a coordination sphere and Cl2 is a counter ion. The atom which is being present outside the square bracket, which is called as a counter ion. And next one, coordination polyhedron. So coordination polyhedrons means spatial arrangement of ligand. So based on the ligands only we have find the shape of the, that means spatial arrangement means it is indicating the shape only. Let's see the example of here. How many ligands are there? Here 6 ligands are there. So if 6 ligands are arranged means what is the shape of that complex? It will be octahedral in the shape. Let me see the some more example. NiCO4. How many ligands are present? What is the ligands here? CO is the ligands. How many ligands are present? 4 ligands are present. So if 4 ligands are present means it is a tetrahedral complex. So based on the coordination polyhedron only we have find the geometry of the compound. Okay. Then next one, coordination number. So coordination number, the same one, number of ligands present in it. Here 6 ligands is present. What is the coordination number? 6. Here 4 ligands are present. What is the coordination number? It has been 4. Okay, let I am giving the compound. Let's see with the example. We have to find all those things. So this is the compound K4FeCN6. First one, coordination entity. Coordination entity means whatever given in the square bracket you have to write. So here FeCN6, it is the coordination entity. What is the central metal atom? Whatever it is present in the first one, it is always in the metal state. Okay. So Fe is the central metal atom. What is the ligands? The atoms are a group of atoms bonded to the central metal atom. Here CN6 only bonded to the Fe. So Cn is the ligands. And next one, donor atom. So let's see the metal. The metal bonded with the ligands. Whether it will be bonded with C or it will be bonded with N, it will be bonded with C. So the donor atom is C. And next one, coordination sphere. So coordination sphere means you have to indicating the square bracket with the charges over there. How can you define the charges? For that you have to split here. So the potassium is 4 plus and absolutely the other one is a 4 minus. So how can you write the coordination sphere? It is FeCN6 4 minus. So coordination sphere means you have to indicating with the charges. And next one, counter ion. So what is a counter ion? The atoms or atoms which is present outside of the square bracket. Here K4 is present outside. The potassium will be present outside. So what is a counter ion? K4 plus is a counter ion. Next one, coordination polyhedron. So coordination polyhedron is how many, based on the number of ligands. So here it should be 6 ligands are there. So it will be, what is the shape of the 6 ligands means? It is a octahedral in the shape. So you have to write 6 octahedral. And next one, Lewis acid. What is the meaning of Lewis acid? The atom which accepting the electron. Here Fe only accepting the electron from the CN6. So which one act as a Lewis acid? Obviously Fe will be act as a Lewis acid. Next one, coordination number. So coordination number is nothing else, whatever the number of ligands present, that is a coordination number. Here how many ligands are present? 6 ligands are present. So what is the coordination number? It will be 6. Is it all clear, ma'am? So this is the way you will be asked in exams. You will be getting these kind of questions will be. They have given the compound, complex compound. You have to find the coordination entity, central metal atom, ligands, donor, and coordination sphere. All those things. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.